gradually, we are approaching a kind of order that is going to make everybody know the very truth in which we have been preaching. You see, as we come to understand this, that must be considered. And as we push through this whole ramification of knowledge, we must understand that most importantly, we have come to realize the most of them all, which is already happening. We have won a great chunk, a great chunk that is now being posted on social media. But the reason why you are seeing the United Nations flag here is because the attention has now reached the United Nations. At least they can no longer say that they don't know Biafrans or whatever we are doing, because we have been carrying this information and making sure that everything is being served purposely. So, as we continue in this light, prolonging and producing, we must be able to understand one gateway to success. So, as we continue this whole victory to success, we must duly understand that this is the path we have been waiting for. So let's get along. Victory must be done. Production must be made. And world wisdom must be gotten in accordance. And that's where this storyline must be done. So as we spread through this focus, imitating this knowledge and making sure that the storyline conceives, we must duly understand that our world is now connected well. And that's where the story begins. So with the United Nations awareness of the Biafrans, everything is now falling into place. Everything is falling into place. So this is just the beginning of victory, Omochineke. In the light of chase of freedom, we have come to realize two things. One is organizing ourselves and putting ourselves in a kind of position where we will be noticed. Am I correct? Yes. We must tell ourselves the truth, knowing fully well that there are big gains, big territories that must be conquered if we don't use emotions to gather this. Now, in the morning, I posted a video saying that Simon Eber has agreed that Biafra will respect UN human rights treaties according to the law of the United Nations. But one thing that must not be tolerated or seen, or must be seen as threat, is the zoo government thinking that we respecting human rights threats is a sign of weakness. Fulani say Meheri, Faje na Benue State, Medugri, Yoruba land, Middle Belt, North, everywhere. Fani Meheri, Manafabata na Nibo. Onyo na Kwairo Mono. Kwairo Mohu, Makama and Ibo, Esika. Ibo Sirike. Ibo Wanchari. That is why everything that is done must be done in accordance. So, as we continue to write down this whole history, making it look as if a whole lot of progression has been made, we must write with focus that the biggest part of this dream is organizing ourselves in a proper order. So, our calmness, quietness is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of victory. Whom should be told must be told, and whom must hear must hear. When I need just the Bible, not any of them. If I need Jessica Ugani, Kahudama. Kusiputi fine yo. Akanoe yorezi yoku. Kose yote ba inquestry itinisi. And that's the victory part of it. So, as we preach this gospel, make it make sense, try to hold ourselves together, let them not see that we respecting the United Nations treaties is a sign of weakness. It's not done like that, and it can never be done like that. That the Biafrans have had enough of any kind of misbehavior from the zoo. And that is what they should put immediately. We must continue to place this as our first priority. One is what? Holding ourselves victoriously well, putting things the way they should go, and making sure that nothing spoils at the end of the day. A word is enough for the wise. And one must wholeheartedly remember this. Victory comes with so much sacrifice. That sacrifice must be well tolerated.